wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Everybody, it's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa is filling in for Jess. Now, Tyrese was here earlier today. Actually, we did this interview on Friday. I wasn't here during the interview, but during the interview, he was talking about his ex, and this is what he said.
Beautiful Pain, we know what the album is about.
Yeah.
When you see things, and I don't want you to talk about your ex, this is a music question.
Yes.
When your ex does go out there and continue to say things, does it make you go to the studio and rewrite, write more? What does it do? Because I know that's how you've been channeling all of that.
None of the things that she has been saying, if I'm being honest, it's irritating.
Okay.
It's annoying. I don't know who this person is. I wish I did. None of her friends know who she is. I don't know who she is. And I think we've already addressed that and unpacked that. What I will say is, I didn't really need any other motivator because if you were to put on some 3D glasses, I'm sitting here in a beige jacket and I'm still on fire about the confusion in and around my entire thing crashing and burning. Now, pride and ego is supposed to say you look good, you got money, you dry this, you live in that, your square footage is that.
You got a new love?
You got a new love. So, it is fucked up for y'all to keep telling me that I want, I lust, I desire, I want. I have not talked to this woman. I have not secretly done a lunch, a dinner. If she were to post screenshots right now of her phone since she left me, there is not one fucking text message that says, now, there was some begging and pleading and trying to understand when we first broke up. But the moment that divorce paperwork came in with $20,000 a month for an 8-month-old attached, I said, okay, I got what's going on now. I don't like it, but I can't unsee what I saw and I can't unfeel what I feel.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. If you're still discussing your ex, does that mean you're not over them? Start with you, Miss Lauren LaRosa.
I think you can be over your ex and still talk about what you went through. Because sometimes I feel like people don't understand how you dealing with somebody. How long was Tyrese and his ex together?
I think like 4 or 5 years, I believe.
Yeah, I think, somebody becomes a part of your life and then all of a sudden, like I remember when my breakup happened, I kept describing it as like, I felt like somebody died. Like, because it was like, you can't pick up the phone and call this person. You have all these memories. You're used to them on your day to day. So it's just a weird feeling of like, oh shoot, like there's nothing I can do about this.
I disagree.
So you talk through it.
I think if you have somebody else that you moved on with, you shouldn't be thinking about your ex because you have that new person in your life, right? And I think it's kind of disrespectful to that new person in your life if you continually talk around about your ex. Now, with Tyrese, he's a singer, so if he does songs about love, that's different. But if you continually talk about your ex outside of Tyrese and you have somebody new, I think you're not over them.
Yeah, I'm not. When my husband finds me, we're not having a conversation that many times about my ex. I won't even be up here talking about it. Out of respect.
I ain't gonna be a light-skinned dude. Charlamagne, what's your thoughts?
I don't know nothing about no damn exes. I've been with the same woman for 26 years.
Did you feel like Tyrese was not over his ex and what he said during the interview?
I have no idea. I ain't even think about it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You were here during the interview?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Why you looking at me with such disgust?
Because you capping right now. You don't be capping.
I promise you, I really was not even thinking about it.
Because when he said it, I literally was sitting here dang.
I think Tyrese is completely over his ex.
I think he is too.
I just think he's upset over how things. No, forget. He's not upset over how things ended. He's upset about what she's doing to him now, as far as I guess trying to get spousal support or child support or whatever it is. I don't know.
And I think that's the thing as well too, because it's like you see people real colors when things end the wrong way, and you be like, dang, how did this go past me for so long?
Yeah, that's what I think bothers him. I think he's completely over.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This is Patrice.
Patrice, good morning.
Morning.
What's your thoughts, Patrice?
Yeah, you definitely not over your ex if you keep mentioning them, because your ex should be blocked and out of mind.
But what if your ex is, and I'm just saying this, and talking about Tyrese. What if your ex is constantly making videos talking about you, and what if your ex is taking you to court all the time because she's trying to get a certain amount of money for, what is it, child support? What is it, child support, spousal support? What is it?
Both, I think.
She got it. Tyrese is that.
She got it, right?
I'm gonna look it up, but she want a bunch.
So they keep talking about each other.
Yeah, that's what I see.
So it's a bunch of kid games being played. So maybe neither one of them is over each other.
Maybe.
Well, thank you, Patrice.
Or maybe it's just the court stuff. Maybe
But see, y'all are different because y'all situations, you guys had whatever your issues were, and y'all worked it on. Y'all are still together. You guys can't imagine life without the people you're with right now. He thought that he was going to get to where y'all was at with this woman. Like, it's a little different. I can't imagine going through a whole marriage and all that, and then I wake up one day, she done took all her clothes and just left the piano.
True.
800-585-1051. If you're still mentioning your ex, are you over them? Let's discuss. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa is filling in for Jess. Now, if you're just joining us, we were talking about Tyrese. He was here earlier and talking about his ex. And people, we came up with the question, 800-585-1051. Are you over your ex if you continue to talk about her? We got Jill on the line. Jill, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your thoughts, Jill?
So I think you can be over your ex and over a situation, but you can't talk about where you are today without addressing your past and what you've been through. So he could be over his ex, but just not over the situation or, trying to say where he is now in life from that situation.
Okay. Thank you, Jill. Danny, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Peace, Danny.
And Lauren LaRosa,
I was
sir.
about to say I'm a woman, but,
All right, so, yeah.
You say so with all that hair in the arms.
Okay. Go ahead, Danny.
yo.
Yeah, so I listened to I got something for Lauren, too, but I listened to Tyrese, and it's a fact. Like, if you're talking about your ex 4 years later, you're obviously not over her. But I was in a long relationship, and I moved on now. I'm in a new relationship for many years, but I still have a thing, like every time I see my ex, it's still an ouch. Like you feel that. So I understand Tyrese.
Well, I think that also we don't look at divorces as grief. We talked about it in the interview briefly, but it is grief, right? And they say grief is like the price you pay for love. Mm-hmm. So when you lose it, you might still feel away.
Yeah.
Right. Richard, good morning, Richard.
What's going on?
How you feeling, Rich?
I'm good. Good morning to y'all.
Good morning. What's your thoughts?
Basically, if you're still talking about her, basically you're not happy. You're not happy about the situation. You're not satisfied. That's what I think. Maybe you cheated or maybe, the things didn't work out the right way. But I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can be not happy though about the situation and be over the person though, right? Like it seems like he wanted it to work out. Like he thought that was going to be the rest of his life.
I think he's over. I just think it's the court stuff that just keeps pissing him off.
I think it's court. I think it's a little bit of ego, and he was in love.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Good morning. My name is Rob.
Rob, what's up, man? What's your thoughts, Rob?
Man, so it was about the exes, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'm not going to lie. I recently got out of a 10-year relationship, like 7 months ago. And I feel like an ex should not be popping up anymore. Like, after a couple months, yeah, I get it. But, during the first couple months, I get it. But after a couple months, nah, that shouldn't even be a topic anymore. If you're still mentioning them, obviously you're not over it.
Okay.
Like, I listen to you guys a lot. And
Thank
I've been
you,
listening
brother.
a lot to Charlamagne about mental health and how important that shit is. How important it is. And, after going through such a traumatic event, you have to grieve and you have to take the right steps according to move forward, I feel like. And like I said, if you're still mentioning it, you're still hooked on it.
Thank you, Rob.
Hey, you're right, my brother. But grieving when you've lost a loved one is totally natural, man. And there's no time length on when it's supposed to stop.
It's just weird because you lose them, but they're still there.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, yes, this is Raj from Brooklyn.
Raj
Lauren
from Brooklyn.
crazy. Lauren said it's just weird when you lose them and they still there. I'd rather them be dead.
No. You don't want. I don't want that. I don't wish that on any of my. No, that's not what I meant. It's just, Oh my God.
That dirty Delaware be coming out, boy.
How is my husband gonna find me and you keep setting up these toxic
know.
roadblocks?
That's what you just said.
Are you trying to sabotage me?
Lauren was like, it's weird when you grieve them and they still there.
Raj, good morning.
Raj,
What's your thoughts, Raj?
Hi, Raj.
Yes, my thoughts is he's not over his ex.
Okay.
If he was, she wouldn't be on his mind.
Okay. That's all you got. All right, thank you, brother. So what's the moral of the story, guys?
Lauren?
I don't know.
I think grieving when you've lost a loved one is totally natural. That's the moral of the story for me. When I hear this, that's me personally. That's all I got.
It's a very healthy answer. You go ahead.
We got Jess With The Mess coming up.
We do have Jess With The Mess coming up. We are about to get into Blueface. He called effective immediately with DJ Head and Gina Fuse from jail. This is the first time that I've heard from him. I think a lot of us have heard from him from jail since everything has happened. So,
all right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.